Hello everyone, we're starting chapter 13, and this video is going to be very short today, only 2 pages worth of notes, because we're covering the first 3 sections of chapter 13. Chapter 13 focuses on ethers. Ethers are compounds that have 2 R groups connected to an oxygen atom. One of the simplest ethers is diethyl ether. It's also known as ether, so if you hear the word ether used generically, someone is talking about diethyl ether. This compound used to be used as an anesthetic until more modern anesthetics were developed. Ethers can contain an alkyl or an aryl group, as shown in the compound melatonin. This compound is thought to regulate the sleep cycle. It's a hormone. Next, naming ethers. To name an ether, what you want to do is name the alkyl or aryl groups on each side of the oxygen atom, then alphabetize them and add the word ether at the end. So in our first example, we have a methyl group and an ethyl group. The ethyl group comes first alphabetically, so we write ethyl, then methyl, then ether. In the second case, we have a phenyl group and an ethyl group. The ethyl is first alphabetically, so we write ethyl phenyl, and then add ether at the end. Next, we have a practice exercise. Draw cyclopropyl isopropyl ether. So we know we're going to have an oxygen atom in the middle, and then we want a cyclopropyl group attached to it, so there we've got a triangle arrangement of carbon atoms. And then on the other side we want isopropyl, so we have our 3 carbons in a branched chain. In our next example, we have 3-methoxy-1,1-dimethyl cyclobutane. I'm going to start this one by building cyclobutane and putting 2 methyl groups at one of the carbons, which we'll now call carbon 1. Opposite that, we have at the 3 position, we have a methoxy group, so that's what the compound looks like. The structure and properties of ethers is next. The geometry around an oxygen atom is similar for water, an alcohol, and an ether. With water having a 1.5 degree bond angle, you'd expect something similar for methanol, which is at 109 degrees, and dimethyl ether is at 112 degrees. This also tells you that these are sp3 hybridized oxygen atoms. Ethers can function as hydrogen bond acceptors, but they cannot function as hydrogen bond donors. Therefore, they have lower boiling points than alcohols, which can both donate and accept hydrogens in hydrogen bonding. Their boiling points are pretty low at minus 25 degrees C, 35 degrees C, and 91 degrees C. Ethers are common solvents because they are fairly unreactive. These are 3 examples of common solvents. The first one, diethyl ether, can be written as ET2O. The second one, tetrahydrofuran, is abbreviated THF. And then the last one is 1,4-dioxane. And this compound, while it's good for a variety of reactions, is one that you don't want to use unless you have to use it because of its harmful properties to mammals. And I told you this video was going to be short, and that's all we have for today.